Hey, it's SadBoi coming at you with another reaction. Today, we got Titan Talk by Peso Pete, Ty Wild, and DIZZYEIGHT. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't want to react to this track, because generally, I'm not a fan of two of the artists on this track. But, I heard that Ty Wild has a response to Contrast's latest Hush song. So, I will listen to it, and I'm curious to hear what's gonna go on. But, let's see if I get surprised. Because, generally, Peso Pete and DIZZYEIGHT verses are just, like, misses for me. And, like, I would, like, explain, like, my thought process. But let's get into it. I might be pleasantly surprised. So, this is something I'm very interested in hearing.
Flag! Walked in with my
Alright, so, like, right off the bat, this is probably a song I would not be very interested in listening to again. Not a big fan of, like, the kind of just, like, hype energy songs. I prefer, like, a more, like, instrumental that I can, like, vibe with something like that. And then, like, Peso Pete, like, yelling type stuff is not exactly my shtick either. If I want to listen to those, like, yelly type bars, more schwabbity, like Fable, somebody like that. But,
we hit the block, make contact. Chop got side, I don't need no contact. I'm casting curses, don't need no contact. Y'all need y'all nonsense, fighting off stars, they.
Oh, is that Khan? I feel like that's Khan. Not Khan, Ty. Ty always sounds good. This is a verse that's directed at Khan. There we go.
Fighting off stars, they write them like wild, but to peep that contrast, y'all tracks.
Oh. And like there. And it's there. No. So like Khan does a lot of different stuff. He peeps a lot of different styles. He tries a whole bunch of different flows. He does a lot of stuff. From what I've heard from Ty Wild, not a diss, because you do it real well. But, like, you only do, like, the rap type stuff. And that's cool, because I love your features. They're great. But, interesting.
No contact. I'm casting curses, don't need no contact. Y'all need y'all nonsense. Fighting off stars, they write them like wild, but to peep that contrast. Y'all tracks wag, never rap like mine. Y'all slack cat, now your hat like slime.
Okay. Interesting. Because I'd say, debatably, Contrast makes the better songs. Considering I think there are only like 4 Ty Wild songs out. Yeah, Ty Wild only has like 4 songs, and Contrast has like a bajillion. So that's rather interesting to see. But I mean, continue.
Talk that smack, but I know you never walk that man, but a dog that back dog. I'm not no bitch, only crying about dog. Stay lit, how I try and forget my problems. They say try to stand in land, bro. Nada, I'm a different dog. Got it, I'm a bitch top model. You ain't fucking with the private, couldn't fuck with my opponents, couldn't.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So like the beat's like fine. Ty Wild kind of just like spit. I don't think it really like caught though, in my opinion, for this one. So yeah, okay. I'm heavily biased though. Big fan of Contrast. He has some of my favorite verses. Although Ty Wild on Cyphers kinda go crazy.
Cash, to be honest, it was facts. You really can't rap, to be honest, like that. Raw flares get spiked with a son, I get black with my 45 strap. I got 45 blunts with straps, he slaps.
Like, I don't know. It's just like, this hurts my ears. No disrespect, but like, how do I put this? So like, it's nothing against Peso Pete, but his voice just like isn't very much for me. Like, I'm a very voice-based person, so if I like their voice, I'll like their music most of the time. Where if I don't like your voice, I probably won't like a fair bit of your music. AMV kinda fire though.
The 4-5 it ain't about this and that, young person wait don't. If they want contact, then I hit him with a drum.
Then I hit him with a drum, now I soul even got up his body in exorcism, crisis, existential.
Hold up. Oh my god, Dizzy coming with like the drippiest flow ever? Oh my god, is this one of the periods in time where Dizzy will have my favorite verse on a song? Holy shit.
with a drum, now soul leaving out of his body. An exorcism crisis existential. When I show him what's inside his body is surgical. Uppercut or put his life on a vertical.
Okay. No, that's good. Like, Dizzy's verse solid. This is the type of Dizzy that I really enjoy hearing. So, like, just like Dizzy's tone of voice, his enunciation, his flow, all superb. Yeah, I'm a hand it to Dizzy on this one. Favorite verse so far.
Stare with it, heaven's gates, chop at his top, now by opera convertible. Put the piece to his mind, let him meditate. Shock to his block, now his
Put the piece to his mind, let him meditate.
body is terminal. All hands on deck if they come for me. I'm pulling your card if they summon me. You jokers transparent, I see through your poker face. Watch how men unfold in front of me. You
Watch
and
how metal fold in front of me.
Aqua position, he cooking till I bring the mop in the kitchen. So stop it when I let it pop off the belt. Best believe that this is not a prop that I'm gripping. See, I'm not.
Now, the real thing that I'm curious about is if these three people have beef with Ty Wilde. Not Ty Wilde. If these three people have beef with Contrast. Because, as far as I know, Contrast really doesn't go out of lanes too often. But, like, Ty sent out a tweet, I believe, about Contrast. And then they had, like, a little scuffle. And then it's, like, not beef, it's just the rap game or whatever. Which is cool, you know. I don't know too much about it. But I was just curious about the track. I wanted to see, like, how good it was, like, as a track. Because Contrast put out, like, a song that was just solid. So far, the only part of this that I really care about is DIZZYEIGHT's verse, which is very interesting to me.
Not concerned with who hot and who isn't. You just mad cause we
Hot and who isn't? I dropped out the sky with my Glock and
Actually, numbers-wise, if they are talking about Contrast, Khan's way hotter than at least two of these people for sure, like, numbers-wise. Like, Contrast, I think, way more listeners, way more subs than Ty and Peso. Maybe together, too. DIZZYEIGHT's kind of big, though. DIZZYEIGHT's kind of huge. Like, I know he has a pretty good following. I know Dizzy been in it for a while. But as far as who's hot and who isn't, for me personally, most of the time, Peso Pete, not hot for me. So it's very funny for me to hear that from him. Although Peso Pete has gotten on quite a few really big features. So props off to Peso Pete.
my bitches. You brought couldn't handle a thought in your business. I'm hot cause I'm already clever conviction. I stop making wishes and put in the difference. These 10,000 hours like rocks in the kitchen. I stopping or switching the ultimate.
Like rocks in the kitchen. What does that refer to? Maybe maybe it's just flying over my head. Probably so. But like I'm not quite getting that one.
I scope with precision. Dart on the chopper like Sean got shot and then out for the missile. Fuck is this talking subliminal shots and then slip when you walk like you not with that business. Y'all just some bitches. But if y'all with the shits, then I am too. Glock locking and twisting, no can too. But we rub up your bitch, she get ran through. Brain taking vacation, no lampoons. Gang taking your band, your bands too. Claim saying I'm great, wasn't playing, dude. Lames labeled the same. Where your fans, fool? Hey!
Alright. So like, how I feel about that, right? How I feel about that. I don't think this was even close to near as good as Contrast Hush song. As far as whatever, because the ending of that was fucking nuts. And Ty brings up like Contrast by name or whatever. Doesn't matter. I think Ty takes the L. And he's on the response back, I think. On the response back. Because, let's see. Boom, February 18th, and then let's go Contrast, right? Ooh, that was ugly. My typing is awful. Let's see, Contrast, Hush, Shush, right? Yeah, 9 days ago. Yeah. So, the comeback, not very great. And if it takes a team of 3 people, if that's what that is, I'm not sure. But overall, the song was like okay. It like wasn't great for me. It didn't hit a lot of the boxes I really like to hear in songs. Overall, I think Dizzy sounded super good. I mean, for me personally, I think that's the best I've heard from Digi. Oh my god. from Dizzy since Welcome to the Dungeon, where he was on Rustage's track. Cause that type of Dizzy is fucking sweet. Whew. But I think that's it for this reaction. I'm sorry I was all over the place. I just recently learned about it. I was curious, you know, so I thought I would check it out. Honestly, wasn't too impressed with the Peso Pete song. It was like okay. But yeah, that'll be this one. Y'all have a good one. Hey, yeah.